Safety is a key component of our culture at Standard General. A strong safety program is vital to our success. The company and the employees work together to build roads, but we must also work together to build a strong safety program. Management provides leadership and direction, letting everyone know that safety is our top priority. The employees provide cooperation and teamwork to make sure our sites are clean, safe, and we all work together by looking out for each other. At Standard General, we all have an obligation to our coworkers, our family members, and ourselves to work in a safe and efficient manner so that we all get home at the end of the day.
Safety as a priority is more than just policy. Standard General backs it up with a long list of training options that include seminars, conferences, and training sessions that help maintain their position at the forefront of the industry. Standard General provides construction services and material sales to the greater Edmonton area to our commercial, industrial, and municipal clients. With the wide variety of safety-sensitive work that Standard General does, it makes sense that we place such a high priority on safety. At Standard General, safety is the #1 priority. Whether in the field or in the office, it is the right of every employee to have a safe work environment. Since our inception in 1969, we have developed a strong safety culture that accepts nothing less.
Central Safety Committee is made up of different departments of the company. We basically go over certain incidences that have happened within the field, and we try to discuss and see what we can do to better ourselves within the safety aspect of our company. We've got field employees, we've got office employees, we've got anywhere from foremans to shop people to in the office as well. And what we do is we convene every third Wednesday of the month, and we try to get together and discuss certain incidences that have happened out in the field. And we try to correct them if there have been any. And we bring out other areas of safety, discuss those, and then we distribute what we find in our meetings out to everybody else so we can provide a safe environment for our workers.
Job safety is not only desired, but a law governed by the Alberta Occupational Health and Safety Act regulations and code. It requires that we provide written hazard assessments on all new work sites before work begins and show the methods to be used to control or eliminate potential hazards. Standard General believes proper hazard assessment, elimination, and control are the keys to a successful safety program. This process can be applied to any aspect of your work to resolve safety risks or concerns. Our projects involve heavy equipment and materials and a very large workforce. All can lead to dangerous situations. Be aware of your surroundings as conditions and potential hazards are constantly changing. You are responsible for your own personal safety and for the safety of those with whom you work. Know correct operating procedures and techniques. Know what safety equipment you need for each job. Standard General Safety Manual is the guideline for safe practices, including the rules, regulations, and procedures necessary for a safe and healthy work environment. At least once a week, supervisors hold safety meetings, which we urge you to actively participate in, as they're an opportunity to address site safety as well as ongoing training and awareness.
At Standard General, safety is a priority. We hold weekly tailgate meetings, but if an employee is to see any safety concern, he should let his supervisor know right away and not wait for the tailgate meeting so it can be corrected.
All new Standard General employees begin with basic training. You'll be required to complete the Road Builder Safety Training Program, which is designed to familiarize you with the work, equipment, and hazards of the industry. You will also take Workplace Hazardous Materials Information System training. If you are handling or working in an environment where hazardous materials are used, you need to know how to protect yourself and your fellow employees. After you have completed your orientation at the office, your supervisor will provide a site safety orientation. Standard General provides training, coaching, and supervision to ensure a comfortable competency of their workers for both management and employees. Mentoring works well in sharing experience with new hires. Once formal training is done, your supervisor will pair you with an experienced worker for a period of time. The buddy system works well in introducing new hires to the job site and to the various tasks they'll need to perform. The construction industry involves extended work hours, and fatigue management is important. The company has a fatigue management policy that includes training in prevention, recognition, and control tips. If an emergency occurs on the job site, call 911 immediately. Report all injuries to your supervisor. They will then monitor the injury and help determine whether further treatment is needed. All foremen have first aid training as well as access to necessary equipment and supplies in accordance to Alberta's Occupational Health and Safety Act. If your supervisor is not available, contact the Standard General office. Standard General has a strict disciplinary policy to address non-compliance issues. Carrying concealed weapons or engaging in any and all forms of violent behavior are strictly prohibited. Inappropriate conduct will result in disciplinary action that could include or lead to dismissal. Willful violation of safety rules, malicious mischief that could cause injury or destruction of property, carelessness or neglect that results in damage to equipment and property will not be tolerated. Falsifying or refusing to provide testimony during an investigation into an accident or injury, removing or defacing information posted in plants, shops, job site trailers, or company vehicles and equipment is not permitted. You must immediately report any bodily injury, damage to property, equipment, or the environment. Sleeping on the job and engaging in horseplay is not allowed. Acts of violence, intimidation, and harassment of any kind are not to be tolerated. Standard General also has a mandatory drug and alcohol testing program in place and has a strict disciplinary policy to address non-compliance issues. A hard copy of this policy will be given and reviewed with you as part of this orientation. Violations of this policy will not be tolerated and could result in disciplinary action that could lead to dismissal. Before an employee starts or uses equipment at the beginning of their shift, they should do a walk-around. They're looking for things like oil leaks, broken mirrors, things that are parked or in the way that aren't visible from the driver's seat. Although we have an extensive maintenance program in place with service personnel in the field, we encourage employees to work hand-in-hand with service personnel. All tools and equipment must be inspected regularly and maintained. Report any unsafe items so they can be repaired or replaced if needed. Operators of company vehicles and equipment must meet strict guidelines, including a valid operator's license, and are subject to various third-party regulations. All employees must wear personal protective equipment, also referred to as PPE, appropriate to the job site. Mandatory PPE includes company-issued hard hats with your full name and SG logo. Do not deface your hard hat in any manner. Always wear peak forward and adjust to fit. Ball caps and other non-approved items that affect fit must not be worn under hard hats. CSA Construction Grade 1 steel-toed boots with ankle support and properly tied. Company-issued reflective vest, sleeved shirts, and full-length pants. Other PPE is available through your supervisor as required, as determined by hazard assessment or site-specific requirements. Eye and face protection must be appropriate for the task at hand, fit properly, be clean, stored correctly, and replaced when pitted or scratched. As well, the company has a safety eyewear program for prescription glasses. Standard General also has a third-party hearing monitoring process to protect you. If you can't hear a normal conversation within 3 feet of the speaker, hearing protection is required. A mask to protect your lungs should be used in very dusty environments. Reflective vests reduce the risk of accidents between men and machines. When handling hazardous materials, wear gloves and any other personal protective equipment recommended by the manufacturer. Employees working above or below ground level must wear safety harnesses. If there is a potential to fall a distance greater than 3 meters, fall protection is necessary. Or if your supervisor feels the hazards merit it, a full-body harness with shock absorbers must be used. Employees should not wear jewelry or clothing that could catch in equipment or materials, and sunblock is highly recommended for all areas of skin exposed to sun. Standard General does have a modified work program that allows employees who have been injured on the job to return to perform other duties if available, although our first objective is the prevention of incidents. Where possible, heavy lifting should be done with machines. If manual lifting is required, back strain and injuries can be avoided by following a few simple guidelines. Size up the load. If you think you need help, ask for it. Otherwise, brace your feet, bend your knees, grip the object, and lift with your legs. Keep your back straight and the object close to your body.
At Standard General, we have a strong safety culture. which has taken years to build. Safety is part of everything you do. You don't have to stop and think about it or practice it. The Crystal Woodpecker is a symbol of safety excellence within the Colas group of companies, which is worldwide, 1,400 companies or more, 50 countries, 5 continents. And the employees at Standard General are very proud of the fact that we are annually contenders for that award, which we have won multiple times in recent years. And we count highly on the new employees coming into the company to embrace that safety culture, carry it on, and be future leaders in maintaining safety excellence.
Standard General strives for excellence, and that is very apparent in our safety program. Our most important asset is you. If you are unsure of something, check with your supervisor or another experienced coworker. Don't take chances where safety is concerned. If you feel a situation is unsafe, you have a right and obligation to stop and ask questions until the concerns can be eliminated.
My name is Chris Greenwood, President of Standard General Inc., Edmonton. You are important to us, but you are more important to your family. That is why safety is such a priority at Standard General. Please work hard, please be safe, and welcome to our family.